Welcome back to another episode of Baker Dave Presents. We're once again here in the Morgan Hall kitchen. We have a special guest today, Niki Mendrinos. She's very Greek and she can't wait to share her baklava recipe. Coming right up. I'm here today with Niki Mendrinos. You're from Temple, I know, and I always forget your title. You're, what do you do?
I'm the Senior Associate Director for Undergraduate Admissions.
Excellent, and you're Greek?
I am, 100%.
So what are we making today?
We are making baklava.
Right.
Delicious.
Baklava.
That's how you say it. Yes.
So I did a good job.
You did.
So.
You did. Good job.
Excellent.
High five.
Any good stories?
Actually, you know what? First of all, like Americans, not to say like Americans, but Americans.
You just said it though.
Yeah, I just said it. I'm going to say it again. Americans love baklava. It's actually one of the easiest things to make.
They're not the only people that make it, right?
Yeah, but we make it best.
Oh, is that the case? Like I feel like Turkish people, like they make it in Turkey.
First of all, you don't want to talk about the Turks and the Greeks like in the same sentence.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Can't we all just get along? Go on.
Well, nowadays, yes, we can, but. Okay, anyway.
Gyros. That's Greek, right?
Listen, a lot of Middle Eastern
countries
right? Make this, but they usually put like pistachios and other types of nuts.
Yeah, I noticed you had no pistachios.
Yeah, no, we only do the walnuts.
You don't like pistachios?
By the way, the way you say for
gyros,
all
right?
Of my friends
I
out
love
there,
gyros.
Gyro. It's a gyro.
Oh, gyro.
If you can't roll your tongue, people just say hero. It's like
hero's good enough.
The people who are Greek at the trucks will appreciate that.
If I say hero?
Yes, much better than gyro.
I wonder if that's where the hero sandwich came from. Who stole that maybe?
Negative, probably not.
Probably not.
No. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Any good grandmother like where'd this come from? Is this yours? You made it up and you said it's a Greek thing.
Yeah, no, it definitely isn't, but my family is from northern Greece. It's called
Northern Greece.
Yep, Thessaloniki. Can you say that? Thessaloniki.
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 Close enough.
Excellent.
It's northern Greece, and my mom has made this for years. So in order to make anything Greek, you have to wear what my people wear, which is a Greek apron.
They wear aprons?
Yeah.
Everywhere? Like you walk around the stores and they're all just wearing aprons all day long?
We do. Listen,
I don't think you're telling the truth here. I think you're just trying to get me in a blue apron.
Listen, Greeks like to do three things. They like to eat, they like to drink, and they like to dance. So.
Well, where's the apron come in?
Eating.
Oh, I thought maybe you were going to say and wear aprons.
And drinking and partying. By the end of this, we'll be dancing.
Excellent.
So you can either wear the one that says oppa.
That kind of is almost like my last name.
Okay, wear that.
Let me take that one.
Because when you wear that, here's the thing. After we make this, you need to be like, oppa. Okay?
What if it doesn't? This is so small.
Okay, well.
What if it doesn't fit me?
It was
it's like
for
a child.
So, well, I wasn't a child, but that's very flattering. Thanks. And mine says Kaliorexi.
I'm sorry?
Kaliorexi.
It doesn't look at all like that on there. There's no L's.
Watch where your fingers are going. That could be sexual harassment.
Anyways.
or harassment, as they say. Anyway, it means Kaliorexi like good times.
Good times.
To have good times. So we're going to have good times.
We're going to have good times.
Making a baklava.
Okay, so only walnuts.
Yeah, okay. So they
we have beautiful
really
walnuts
like
here.
Yeah, that shouldn't look like that.
This is how walnuts, when they come out of the shells, they look like this. That's what walnuts look like.
Yeah, or you could buy the prepackaged, already chopped walnuts.
Okay, so what we're going to do is
I'm
going to show you a neat little trick. I don't really like, I don't like knives a lot. I don't know if bakers don't use knives. Like I basically use a paring knife and a serrated knife and that's it.
Okay.
So I don't chop stuff up like that.
Why is that? Why is that?
Probably they don't trust us with knives.
Oh.
But you know what I do like to do?
Okay.
Walnuts are very soft. You can just roll them out.
Okay, that
and then they
works
crush.
too.
How cool is that, right?
It is that's very nice. You're doing a good job.
Did you want to try it?
No. I mean, I'm like easy peasy, so the convenience of just buying them already chopped.
You brought the ingredients to make the filo dough, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
We're going to make that from scratch?
Because we have plenty of time working at Temple to make homemade filo dough.
Why wouldn't we make I'm sure your grandmother would have made homemade filo dough.
Yeah, that's my grandmother who didn't work at Temple.
She didn't? So you're saying she didn't work at all?
No, she probably didn't. She came right from the boat from Greece.
Oh yeah, on a
Yep,
boat?
she did.
What year was that?
Long time ago.
That's not a year.
Like a long time ago. Yeah,
Have you
you're
been to
doing a
Greece?
good job. Yes, I have been to Greece. Last time I went was in 2009. Have you been to Greece?
I have not been to Greece, no.
It's beautiful.
It
the Greek
seems like a
islands,
beautiful place.
It is. It's actually pretty gorgeous. Right now, there's some issues over there, but overall, it's a beautiful, beautiful country.
See, look at that.
That's actually really good, and it smells nice.
And then that's done, right? So I'm just going to put these over in the
crush
bowl.
those a little bit more,
That's good
but
enough
that's
for now.
okay. Okay.
Remember, you work at
then.
Temple, you don't have time to crush them nicely.
Yeah.
That's what you just told me.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have time.
So
you
then
did a nice
what's the
job.
next thing we're doing here?
All right, so here we go. We're going to put.
You just don't have it memorized?
Are you kidding me?
There's only like 5 ingredients.
Are you kidding me right now? Okay, we're gonna put sugar, a half a cup of sugar.
A half a cup?
Well, how much is this?
We're putting a cup of sugar.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, is this it? Would
Yeah,
you
that's
like
it.
Me to do it?
Yeah, absolutely. You're making this.
Okay. Wait a minute. Give it a minute. You have to do this with love and care and tenderness. Okay, and then we're putting
And
a half.
tenderness?
Yes, a half a teaspoon, but this is definitely more because I always
It's
love
a
using
teaspoon.
more. I know, I love it.
That's what you gave me, the
I
recipe
know,
you gave me.
I
Did you give me the
it's
wrong
good.
recipe?
No, I didn't. I always put in more cinnamon than what the
I love
recipe
cinnamon.
called. Me too.
Who doesn't love cinnamon?
That's why. Who doesn't love cinnamon? Okay, and then we're gonna put in an 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves. Yes, is that what this is?
You don't know what a clove looks like? You can
No,
smell it.
I'm saying
smell
is
it.
that an 8? Yeah, it does smell good.
See, that's cloves. Absolutely.
Doesn't smell good.
I know, I love cloves.
Okay,
I'm making
so
a mess of your apron. Is that okay?
yeah, it's okay. I just washed it for you, actually.
Oh, excellent.
I did. It's okay if you get it dirty. We need to mix it. Okay.
Is that helpful?
So you just mix like so.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
So, because I'm a nice guy, I got you pre-made filo dough.
Oh, you're so good to me, Baker Dave.
I know. So, in
the
the old
best.
times when they would make filo dough, if you ever seen filo dough, it's very thin, right?
Yes, it is. And it's a pain in the doo-doo to work with.
It's very thin.
Did you like that beep?
No, I didn't even hear that. I heard the real thing, and they're going to edit that later, right? So filo dough is paper thin.
Yeah.
Like you can actually pretty much see through it almost. Oh, crap.
It's very delicate.
Very, very delicate, as you can see.
It really is.
If you have to make this, do they stretch this like strudel dough?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you because I've never really made it homemade.
I
So
believe they stretch
maybe
it because
ask
there's
the
there's
people
a
in-
point where you can't roll out something that thin anymore.
Listen, ask the people at Eddie's Pizza because they make their own filo dough. That was a
Really?
nice shout out to Eddie's, by the way.
Excellent. Okay. Okay. So we have. That's all you need for the
I
filling,
love
right?
Baker Dave, yeah.
That's it. Just
Yeah.
nuts and.
That's it.
I love that. I gotta
It's
say.
so simple.
Well, it is very simple, but
It
it's
smells
so
delish.
fragrant. Like you can
Agreed.
smell the cloves and stuff in there.
Agreed.
Like I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I assume you use a brush.
yes.
Okay.
So what you do is you melt some butter. This is clearly a lot of butter, but we're going to need all of it.
We are gonna need all of it.
We are going to need all of it. Greeks typically are not really thin, in case you haven't noticed. So you butter the pan. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Stop.
You're
Listen,
going so
don't,
slow.
Don't mess with the Greek, okay? Don't mess with the Greek.
I'm
Take
being
this
put in my
thing
place
out.
a little bit.
Yeah, so you're going to butter
The pan.
the pan. Butter it really good, okay?
So you could use lots of butter in the first amount that you stuck in instead of
Tons.
dipping 12 times.
Put the first piece of filo dough. And so here's where it's a little bit time consuming. You have to butter
There's
each
like what, 5 or 6 pieces?
at least.
How many pieces are we doing here?
You should do probably about 10 to 15. This is where it's a little bit more time consuming. You have to butter each piece of filo.
So you want to know what they do
I also make a
in
mess in the kitchen.
non-Greek restaurants?
What?
I can tell you a secret.
Go ahead.
Because I've had to make baklava in the casinos and some other places
Really?
where
Is this how you make it?
no.
Right, because mine's the best.
Obviously yours is the best. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we wouldn't butter each piece like this. We'd be here all day.
So what
and
do you
they
do?
paid us by the hour, right? We use pan spray.
Yeah,
That's
you know
got to
what?
make your stomach turn, right?
No, can I tell you something? A lot of people do that.
Because then you just and you go to the next piece,
the
right?
problem is it doesn't taste as good.
No, it
Clearly,
definitely
it's
does
not
not
gonna
taste as good.
right?
This stuff is going to be fantastic.
It will be. All right, so we do each one like this.
That's 3 so far. Are you keeping track?
No, quite honestly, I usually don't keep track.
How do you not keep track?
Because I like them nice and like thick, like putting a lot of filo on the bottom, and then, all right, keep going. What is it with the brush? Are you like?
I was going to show you. I think I
Do you
can
wanna
make
go
this
faster?
go a little quicker.
All right,
Yeah.
well, go ahead. Do you want me to do the filo?
That'd be great.
Look at you. You're like taking charge.
See, you just, and then
Listen,
you're done.
everyone, this typically does not happen in the Greek
See
kitchen.
how quick is that?
All right.
Oh,
well,
that you gave up the cooking to a man?
Hey, that's fine with me. And actually, you should always have edges.
Why is that?
Because what you do is once you do this mixture,
You cut it off?
no, you fold it in.
Oh, well, what happens if you cut it off?
You don't want to cut it off
let's
because
say-
then
let's
you'll
just say
lose
you
the,
did.
then you'll lose the crusty, the good crust.
But if you ate the piece in the middle, you wouldn't have got it anyways.
Okay, are you keeping count right now? Because I'm so not.
I thought you were keeping count.
I'm not, but that's all right. Keep going. We have 2 things here. That's more than enough.
We
Also,
can
while
count the
you're
layers
doing
we
this,
here. We have if you want.
no, wait, don't count. It's fine.
I'm just saying we could.
It's all right. Okay, now look who's going slow.
Why don't you tell me more about grease?
Wait a minute. I'm telling you more about the filo dough. The way the filo dough is set out here like this, you should always put like a wet towel or something.
You only have to do that if you work slow.
No.
I'm saying, like, as fast as we're
Are
going,
you
it's not dry.
serious right now?
As fast as we're going, it's not going to dry out.
Look, now it was hard for me to get that. That's because I'm going slow. Whatever, man. Maybe you just go too fast.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, tell me more about.
Maybe I'm right.
Obviously, like I said, if you move quick enough, you don't have to worry
All
about
right.
it drying out. But she
Okay.
is correct. A lot of people will take a damp paper towel and they will lay it over it so that when they pick it up, it doesn't get dried out from, especially in summertime when you have air conditioning and everything drying your house out.
Can you just say that again, that I was right?
She was right. Niki Mendrinos was right.
Just want to make sure that was captured.
Of course you did.
Okay. All right.
Do we have enough
should
layers yet?
All right, we'll do one more. Is that like, yeah, that's fine.
You want to count them? Because I could stand here and
No,
we could
that's fine.
play like the Jeopardy theme or something while you
I suck
count
at
them.
Jeopardy. All right, so then you put half, because you're fast, so you go ahead. Half of the mixture. Is that half?
Oh, there's chunks of
Yeah, well,
somebody
who put
didn't
the
stir
sugar?
that well. You.
And honestly, your chunks should not be that big.
They're
That
fine
sounds
now.
kind of gross, but they shouldn't be that big.
Let me ask you this, because this is something I used to do. And
Here
it's
we
probably
go.
not Greek. Can I ask you
Okay,
this?
yeah, but I don't want this to dry out.
It'll
so
be
go ahead.
fine.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I
Ed.
oftentimes would drizzle butter on here
You could.
so that it helps the next layer stick a little bit.
You can. Do you want to do that? Like you're dying to.
I
put that
am.
in there.
It's like I'm
You're
just.
even though this is not your recipe. Okay, good. Done. Done. It's done. Put it down.
Okay.
Okay, great. Sorry, Mom, if you saw that just now. Okay. So now,
This is the fun one because this one's super delicate.
Exactly.
On top of those nuts. You really need to be
Exactly.
careful with the first one you put on top of the nuts because it will rip like crazy, especially if you have super chunky nuts like we do here.
agreed.
So you have to be extra careful. Once you get about 3 layers in, it gets a lot easier.
Yeah, it's true.
This is why no one makes baklava at home.
It's true. It's so, you're so right. It's easier to pay the $3 or whatever at a restaurant.
So the next time you go to a restaurant and you pay the $3 for a piece of baklava, now you realize why.
What
this
goes
is not
into
so
it.
bad.
That's very
$3
true.
seems cheap, doesn't it?
That's very true. I mean, it really is. It's not really hard to
Maybe you
make.
can give them a 5 next time. A
With
little
the-
tip because you know how much work's involved.
With it's not really hard to make the mixture. It really is the time-consuming piece. Although you're pretty fast. He's probably cringing right now because I'm taking forever to put these on.
Well, you're just allowing them to dry out.
Ew, Baker Dave, that's not cool. So listen, here's the thing. I don't think that's all right. So put the other layer.
You got enough? We have
No,
we have more filo.
I know. Wow. Yes. Your hand was like, hey. Yeah. Put that on.
All the nuts are in the mixture.
Yeah. Well, this is good. All right. So then you do another layer. Pretty. Go ahead, do your drizzle stuff.
Oh, you're gonna let me this time?
Go ahead. I mean, let's be consistent. Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy, Baker Dave. Okay, stop. You're giving me anxiety. All right.
Put the drizzle on.
So you put enough of that on, and then we layer again. And I will let you do that, since you're
Thanks.
fast. So then this is it. You just put like another, I mean, again, I usually put like 7 to 10 pieces of phyllo dough on top. So it's nice and bulky. By the time I butter this, he'll already have that out. Let me just finish this. Now, for those, you should definitely play some like music in between.
Right? If only we had some Greek music.
Okay.
Should I be breaking glasses and dancing?
Yeah, I was going to bring the ouzo, but I opted out of it since this is a G show.
Right. G for Greek. Ha ha!
Yes, I love it. So while we're doing this, why don't we take the opportunity to teach some Greek?
That would be great. Why don't you tell me some more stories? This show's supposed to be about stories.
What do you want to know?
Anything. Tell me about yourself. Are you
You
from
could be
Philly
here
originally?
forever. No, actually, I'm originally from upstate New York.
Oh, yeah?
I am. A place called Kingston, Poughkeepsie, that area.
Okay.
I moved to Pennsylvania about 14 years ago. I have a lot of family here. My uncle's here, my cousins, my
Oh, nice.
parents moved here. Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Oh, they followed you after you moved here?
They did, actually.
Because it was so great?
Yeah, true.
Poughkeepsie must be
This is
amazing.
all true. It was actually Kingston.
Or-
I actually have to say Poughkeepsie because people don't know where
I
Kingston
wouldn't have
is.
any idea where
I
Kingston
know,
is.
isn't that kind of sad? It's kind of a
That's
hick town
my town,
anyway.
too. Findlay,
Yeah,
Ohio?
it's a-
No one knows where that is.
Oh, you're from Ohio?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think I knew that.
You might have.
Anyway, I have an older sister.
Okay.
She's 2 years older than me. And when we were younger, my parents insisted that we go to Greek school.
Because you'd never been to Greece?
Yeah, actually, I think we went to Greece when I was probably like 5 or 6 the first time.
Was it just like a regular school where they spoke only Greece?
It was
Greek?
at church. It was at our church.
So it's just teaching you about your heritage?
No, we had to learn Greek. We learned how to read it. We learned how to write it. We learned how to speak it. And then by the 3rd grade, my sister and I, well, my sister was in 5th, I was in 3rd, we had had enough of it.
So you're anti-Greek now? I know you're bringing it back. You're
Now I'm bringing
Greek
it back. I'm bringing it back. I am bringing it back. Do you want to do a few more? We don't need this.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Do you want to do one more? Can we just do one more?
Apparently you do. So let's just do
Because
one
you know
more.
what? Greeks like to have the last word. Okay.
Do you want to butter it too? You buttered the last
No,
one, right?
you can butter it.
Okay.
And then what you do.
See if you do it the
Slow
same
down
way
a
I
little.
do.
Are you tired? You just fold it in.
But don't these people get way too much dough and not enough goodness?
No, that's what's good about it. A lot of people like the ends because of all the phyllo dough.
Who knew?
That's why I'm here, Baker Dave.
Right?
That's why I'm here. So you just fold them in. How do you do it? Do you just cut it off?
I cut them off because.
Do you really?
Well, because I'm
Not Greek.
super neat and not Greek apparently.
Okay, now.
But I also do something else, which I don't know if you do.
What? Do you want to show me, or can I just
score
do
it.
this? Oh, yeah,
You do
could.
that?
No, I mean, now what I do is I cut it.
You actually cut it all the way through.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I cut it in.
Is that typically? Would you typically cut
Oh,
it?
it's done. Yeah.
Like all the way through before you ever bake it?
Yeah. You cut it now in squares or triangles, and then we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. You want me to do it? Okay.
You actually cut all the way through.
Okay. What are you not understanding right now?
Okay. I've just never
Want
done
me to
that.
tell you again?
So,
Baker
so what
Dave-
you're saying is you cut all the way through.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Actually, what I'm really saying is that you have to make sure you cut all the way through.
Oh, okay. Now I got it.
Okay. All right. Good.
So if you
Clearly
make
took care of that.
baklava, you want to make sure you cut all the way through.
Cut all the way through. Out there in TV land. All right, so we cut. I'm actually cutting in squares because I'm not very good cutting it in.
Triangles?
Yeah, I'm not really good at that.
The different shapes baffle you? Squares are
They
the easiest
do.
shape.
They do.
I can understand that. Yeah.
I have bad dreams about
Were
that.
you good in geometry?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Could we do parallelograms?
Listen, anything that's like math related, not so much. And I'm in admissions, folks. What does that say?
It's not math related, is it?
Well, there's some formulas and stuff. All right.
One student plus one student, and now you have
Okay.
2 students?
All
I mean,
right.
Is that what you...
Okay,
like,
don't quit your day job now.
this is my day job.
So, after you cut that, I'm making these pretty
You know what?
big. What? Stop. No, let me just cut them. Just relax. I'm almost done.
But I was going to cut the triangles because you're so
what?
baffled by
The
it.
patience here, you just got to have patience, Baker Dave. Can I also call you BD? I kind of like calling
You're
you
not
BD.
the only one that would, so you could actually.
So these are going to be extra big, but who the heck cares?
Yeah, like whoever gets that piece is very lucky.
That's right. So now put, oh yeah, I guess you could do it that way.
Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah.
Look at that, how easy that
Yeah,
is.
it's not bad actually.
See how they all line up?
Actually, I'm
Pretty
really
cool.
happy you did that because I really suck
Right?
at doing that. Do it. Can you do more of it?
Yes, I can do it all. Because a triangle is just
Is this
half
how you
a
made
square.
it? I can never make them right though.
Not used to having to cut the raw stuff all the way through.
Really?
Really? I usually, literally, I just kind of go like that and make lines.
No. Cut it through.
Apparently.
Hey, guess what? Cut it through. Okay, perfect. Gently, gently.
Oh, now we have to be gentle?
Well, be gentle. You're like very fast and rough.
Such a compliment.
I don't know if you want to take that as a compliment.
Okay, so now we're gonna
Okay,
stick
great.
it in the oven, right?
No, you're not. You're gonna.
Oh,
put
I'm
a
not.
little- You're not. Again, rushing.
Okay, I'm
Chill
trying
out,
to get it in the
man.
oven.
Chill out. So you put the remaining butter.
All of this?
Yes. Although
a lot
we're
of
not
butter.
yeah, we're not going to use all that.
Okay.
But you actually, what you do is you put the rest of the butter on here so it seeps through.
Oh, okay, so it helps the nuts stick like I did before with
It
the drizzling?
does, yeah. And then you stick this sucker in the oven. Depends on the type of oven you have. I usually do 30 to 40 minutes.
We don't set timers here. We're done when we're done.
Okay, so then when it's brown, it's done.
Right. I used to have a chef that would say that. A German guy, he would say, when it's brown, it's done. When it's black, you're done.
Oh, well,
Very nice, right?
good. Words to live by, I guess.
Words to live by.
Okay.
So now we have to make,
Oh, yes. Okay, honestly, and I have to tell you this honestly, I have never been good at making the syrup. I always let it,
cook too long.
yeah, like I overboil it, so you have to
Okay,
be really
so this
careful.
is a great teaching moment.
You have to be really
Whenever
careful.
you're cooking sugar, any kind of sugar, and which is, list off the ingredients. What are we
Yeah,
cooking
okay,
here?
2 cups of sugar,
2 cups of sugar,
2 cups of water,
2 cups of water,
1 cup of honey,
1 cup of honey,
and a lemon peel.
and a lemon peel. Whenever you're cooking sugar, you want to not overcook the sugar because then you turn. What does sugar do when you cook it?
That's a problem.
It turns into caramel.
That's a problem.
So have you ever had really hard caramel candy? That's what your consistency ends up
Yeah,
like if
you
you
don't want
overcook
that.
it. So you don't want to do that. So
All right, go ahead. 2 cups of sugar.
here's our sugar and
Oh,
honey.
great, I'll do the honey.
I got to get water because you
Okay,
didn't
I'll
mention
do-
water in your directions
No, it
originally.
is. Yes, I did. You probably just missed it.
Right, it's probably me.
I mean, it usually is. Okay, 2 cups of sugar, which really makes you want to sing that song. Just a spoon of sugar helps the medicine. Okay.
Or not.
BD is not enjoying that. 1 cup of honey.
You don't want to
thank
not
you.
get any of that delicious honey.
That's very true.
And what are we doing with this lemon?
Although I hate honey.
What did you just say?
I hate honey. I know.
Isn't that the,
I know. Don't hate me, Greeks.
do you
Don't
like
hate me.
baklava?
Love it.
But you don't like honey?
I don't. I really don't. Okay, so anyway.
Maybe you could use a different invert sugar.
So
So this
that's true.
is an invert sugar. So that would be a sugar that's liquid at room temperature like this.
That's cute.
Right. So like you could use maple syrup and probably do the exact same thing.
Ugh.
Why not? Maple and walnuts? Everybody
Ugh.
loves maple and
All
walnuts.
right, whatever. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. You have to cut the lemon.
Do I
Would you
just
like
put the
me
whole
to-
thing in?
No, just some of the peel. Just some of the peel. Okay.
Like just like this?
Yep.
You don't want the whole lemon in?
I don't. Do you?
I don't care.
No, just
I
the
usually
lemon.
just quarter lemons into
Just
it.
lemon the peel. I would like to taste yours someday.
Well, I didn't make it today because yours is.
Well, no, not today, but someday I would like to taste it.
Okay, I will make sure I make it for you one
Well,
day.
or are you just lying right now?
I'm totally telling the truth. It's on camera.
All right. Yep, so you put a couple.
Maybe we'll have like a competition one day. We'll have yours out there and mine out there, and people can vote.
Yeah.
How
And
fun
who do you
would that
think
be?
they're going to vote for?
You?
Exactly. So bring it to a boil. Is this thing on? On.
Right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring this to a boil.
Is it on though?
And then when we come back, we're going to show you that the stuff all boiled up, and we're going to strain it out and then finish off the dish.
I look forward to it.
Okay, so now we're going to take the baklava out of the oven. It's been about 30 to 40 minutes.
Yep. It's nice and brown.
Nice and brown. Look at
Oh,
that. Isn't that beautiful?
Ooh. Ah.
Okay, so,
That actually looks really nice.
right.
Very nice.
Did
very
you
nice.
you expected less?
Not from you, BD. Not
Excellent.
from you.
And we
Not
have
gonna
the
touch it 'cause
syrup.
it's hot.
You know what I noticed about the syrup?
Tell me.
Something that I do is I usually put like cinnamon sticks in there,
Yeah.
or you don't
Very
do that.
nice. No, but you can do that.
Oh, okay.
No, you can.
Maybe even
That's
like whole
nice.
cloves.
Love it. Love the idea. Love it. You could definitely do that. That's just not in my recipe.
Right. The Greeks don't do that.
I mean, maybe the Greeks do that, but this Greek does not.
Gotcha.
Although this Greek may, because I love
In the
cinnamon.
future, you do like
I may
cinnamon.
actually do that.
So when you put the cinnamon sticks in there, then they cook up and you get that flavor. You know.
Love it.
All right.
Love it.
So
Good job.
I'm just gonna grab one of these. We have to just get the lemon pieces out. Because they're not needed anymore. We're not eating those.
No. And that's actually the easiest way to do it. You could strain it, but you really don't have to. You just really need to take the lemon peel out.
You know what's really cool? This is a totally side note. You can candied lemon peels, just like you can candy orange peels. And it's a very simple, similar process. You use like a simple syrup, and you'll cut your peels and you'll stick them in there and you'll boil it, and then you'll strain it, and then you'll make a whole new batch of simple syrup, and you do it about 3 or 4 times. And what'll happen is the bitterness will come out of whatever it is that you're using. So by the 3rd or 4th time, it just tastes sweet,
Nice.
which is kind of cool.
Look at you. Filled
at
with
me.
all this information. This is why you're Baker Dave.
Did you want to pour?
I don't actually, because that's hot, so go ahead.
Okay, so now we're.
Yeah, I'm going to stand back. Okay, so the way Baker Dave is doing this
Is
may
wrong?
not be the most ideal. If you have like an oversized soup ladle, that's kind of what you want to use, and then pour it across your baklava. Make sure you get over here too.
Everybody wants some syrup, huh?
It's delicious. So this, I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but for those of you out there, you can't smell how nice it is.
You also
the
can't eat this
aroma.
much. It's like a piece or two and you're good, right?
Yeah, very true, because it's so sweet. Diabetics, beware.
Okay.
Very sweet. I'll just taste this little piece here.
You're jumping ahead of the game here.
Little piece.
Okay, so baklava actually should not be eaten right now.
Correct.
Unlike
Yeah,
chocolate
good
chip
job.
cookies and all that fun stuff that you want to eat hot, you really want to put this away, and tomorrow, the day
Sure.
after, you need it to really soak in. So we're actually going to be breaking the rules here to be eating this.
I know, because
so
it looks
soon.
so freaking delicious. Yes. Look at that. Look at that.
So I got 2 little pieces there with the lots of layers.
Phenomenal.
Nice, right? Are you ready to try one?
Yes. Wait, after we eat it, can we say oppa? Wow, these are kind of hot.
Did you think they wouldn't be? Like, I don't understand.
I know. All right, listen.
Hot syrup,
Just
hot
go for it.
oven. What
Just
did you
go
think
for
was
it.
going to happen?
All right, go for it.
Opa!
Oppa, not oopa.
Oh, opa!
Oppa.
Close enough.
And then you can lick your fingers afterwards. That is good. Isn't it good? Is
That's
mine better than
delicious.
yours?
I don't know if I don't have mine right here. I meant yours is way better than mine. I don't have a comparison. This is like a Coke Pepsi challenge, but only Coke is there, you know? How are you supposed to make
You
that
can't
comparison?
remember how your baklava
It's fine.
tastes? Okay, good. Thanks.
Nikki, thank
Baker
you for
Dave.
joining me today and sharing your story and your delicious baklava.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Enjoy.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Same here.
And let me wear this awesome apron.
As mine. As I will as well. Okay, bye everyone.
Once again, I'd like to thank Niki Mendrinos for bringing her baklava recipe and for attempting to put me in my place. And I'd also like to thank you for joining us here on Baker Dave Presents. And remember, every recipe has a story.